Chase Elliott won.
Sorry, I don't know what that was.
He's a little too excited.
Yeah. Man, it stinks that Chase Elliott won. It's not like we're fans.
Hate
Can't stand it.
him.
He signed that car in that hat and that hat. All right, and he's in my family photo. I know I told you to get one, but you're like, no, I don't want a family photo because I don't like my family. I'm just kidding. He likes his family. I love them very much. Wait a minute, you love them? That's a big step.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and get into the intro. Ready?
Can I do that?
We'll see if it works for you. I don't know.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Welcome to Shifting Gears.
We have 5 different gears we're going to go through, 5 different topics we're going to talk about. Let's go ahead and get to the first one.
Amen. All right. Shifting into first gear here, I want to talk about the truck race just for a second. All right, the truck race was a really good race. Matt DiBenedetto wins his first, not just truck race, his first NASCAR race.
Surprising to me. That's surprising to me.
The first memory I have of Matt DiBenedetto is back in like 2008 or 9 or something like that, wrecking at Gateway with his teammate. I remember that because it was kind of a hard hit. I don't know if you remember this or not. You were probably 8 or 9. So it wouldn't have been 2008 because we were at that race. So it probably been 2009. Or maybe 2010 because it was the old cars. But anyway, his teammate came down. He couldn't avoid him. And it was a hard hit.
I do remember. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And that's the first time. He was really, really skinny then. And I thought, man, he's weird looking. Okay. But anyway, he's been my point is, he's been around the sport for a while. And that's his first win. So congrats to him. Yeah, congrats to him. Good race. I also want to talk about this. Jordan Anderson. That was a scary, looking wreck. Hopefully, he has a speedy recovery. We saw that he has minor burns on his neck, knees, and arms. Yeah. I want to make sure I got that right. But the scariest part wasn't even really the fire. You just assume when you watch NASCAR so many fires that they're okay with the fire with the fire suit. But I guess it was burning where he was so long. I read somewhere where I think about 20 seconds exposed to a flame, then the fire suit starts to become obsolete. And so, but yeah, he was climbing out of that car. I know he couldn't see. He was breathing in smoke. But man, he got so lucky. I mean, he could have crushed himself. Yeah. And that was what was really bad. And at first, your first thought is like, why are you doing that? Like, don't do that. That should be a huge penalty or something. Mm-hmm. But then you think, man, if he's burning, it's a life or death situation. Your instincts kick in, and you just know you have to get out of there. It doesn't matter what happens. So hopefully he's okay. He'll make a speedy recovery, hopefully, and we'll go from there. But
anyway, shifting into second gear. Throwing the caution. I don't even know how to word it, but throwing the caution at that late, I guess, on the white flag.
Yeah. Here's what I think. I've said this for years now. Now, I'm glad Matt DiBenedetto won. I like Matt DiBenedetto, but it's got to sting a little bit knowing that you didn't cross the finish line first.
That's true. I didn't lead a single lap.
Yeah, and so here's my proposal. Now, it's not even a rule change. It's just when the trucks or cars in general hit the tri-oval and then they start to wreck, wait till the leaders cross the finish line to throw the caution. Mm-hmm. And you say, well, they can't do that. Because if it's a big enough wreck, they have to get the safety vehicles out there right away. I want you to pay attention to the safety vehicles, okay? I guarantee you, if you look at fan videos or whatever, the safety videos did not even start moving an inch till after they were across the finish line.
Yeah.
Because it's not like they can move.
There's no point because by the time, I don't know, like I'm going, like with what you're going with is like, whether throw the yellow are not, the safety vehicles going to get there at the same exact time.
Exact same time.
So it doesn't really matter.
They can't move until the wreck's done. They're causing too much safety issues themselves just moving.
Now, anytime before the trial, I understand.
Yeah.
Because that can be a little different.
I can understand
you could save
backstretch, especially.
You could save like 10 seconds, which could be a major thing.
Here's the only downside. If you have a lap car way back there, still full throttle going in there, well, then you want to throw caution, make them slow down. But still, the thing goes, it's probably will be about the exact same time. It's maybe 5 seconds longer. It's not really that much of a difference. Mm-hmm. And at Daytona, it would be off turn 4. It's not even a rule change. Just have NASCAR be like, okay, they're close enough to that area. Just don't throw their caution.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Now, I can completely understand. If we have like another Ryan Newman wreck, I can completely understand just being like, okay, that looks scary. Yeah. We need to throw the yellow. But I don't know. I think they just need to hold up a little bit. I think they're a little bit too quick on the trigger sometimes. These are super speedways. Yeah. But, they get flack for it either way. So
that's true.
So what are they going to do?
Yeah.
But anyway, that's enough for that. Shifting into third gear, I want to talk about Michael McDowell. He is the most underrated NASCAR driver in our day. I really do believe that, and especially at super speedways.
He's so good on super speedways and so good on road courses, and he never is talked about. He's always there. I mean, I don't know this for a fact, but I mean, if you look at all the past road courses and super speedways that obviously hasn't had bad luck or wrecked anything, he's always up there, like
at least top 10.
Yeah, at the very end, right when he needs to be.
But he could have won this race very easily with just a couple different moves. Of course, anybody could, but still, he's always like that. If you go back and look at the last few restrict plate races, I just want to see where exactly he finished. Because, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know in 2021, the spring Talladega race, he finished like 4th. I don't know about that next race. I don't pay attention to him too much. It's just you always see his name.
Yeah.
I think he did fine in the Daytona 500, and I don't know where he finished earlier this year, but I don't know.
He's always there, it seems like.
Always there.
And so road courses
congrats
even.
to him.
Yeah.
So. Great job, Michael McDowell. Hey, I gotta hand it to you.
What does this mean?
All right.
Okay. All right. Shifting into fourth gear. Chase Elliott wins.
Chase Elliott wins again.
Fifth time.
Fifth win of the season. Hey, you know what happened last time he won 5 races in a season?
Won the championship?
He won the championship. Hey. High five.
Because he's 25.
Yeah, he is. Wait a minute. I think he's 26.
Oh.
Actually, he's getting ready to turn 27. So.
How do you know that?
Because he's not that much older than me.
Okay.
I know his birthday, I think, is in November. And so, he's only like 2 months older than me or something like that. Okay. I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm a Chase Elliott fan. I know Jeff Gordon's birthday, too.
Yeah, same as our dad's.
August? No, it's not the same. He's 2 months older than Dad.
Oh,
this is August 4th or 5th. I gotta look it up. It's August 4th. It's August 5th. Whichever one's good. Because Alan Gustafson is whichever one I didn't say. Because they were close together.
Oh, well, you know too much for NASCAR.
I know I have too much useless knowledge.
Chase Elliott wins. Again, 5th time. Didn't think he was going to do it. I just want to have a good point stay, to be honest with you. And it turned out to be the greatest points that you can get.
I was so nervous that he was going to wreck. I'm like, oh. And then I said, oh, he's got it. He's got it. Before they even hit the tri-oval.
And I'm just like, Ryan Blaney's coming.
But he still got it. I was still right. So I didn't call it too early.
That's true.
Didn't.
It was good. It was a good race.
I didn't.
It was a good race. It was good. I'm happy he won, obviously, because now I don't have to worry about him getting cut off next week.
Yeah, and he's going into the Roval, one of the most statistics. My voice cracked. One of the most best statistical tracks he can go to. He's got 2 wins. Could have won last year. That would have been 3 in a row if he won last year. He's got a good shot at winning that. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that leads us into shifting into 5th gear. The race overall.
Good race. All right. Well, we'll see you next week.
No, it was a great race. Now, some will say, well, they didn't wreck, so that means it was boring.
But
it wasn't.
It's not like they raced trained aggressively in a pack the whole race.
Yeah.
Even green flag pit stops after they're done, they were still in a pack racing aggressively. You can't ask for more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. There's no big wreck, no flip, whatever, but, like, still on the edge of your seat.
And honestly, this is what I said. Obviously, you don't want to have every Talladega race be just caution free because then it starts to get kind of be like, well, can they even wreck?
Yeah.
But at the same time, this was probably the best case scenario for Talladega.
Yeah.
With the safety issues right now, NASCAR's testing the new rear clip. Hopefully, it'll be better for the cars and the safety and everything. But for this track, this race at this time, it was probably the best case scenario.
Absolutely.
And Harrison Burton, he wrecked and hit in the back. Everybody was asking about him, and he was fine. He said it was fine. So
it was a good race.
It was a good
all
race
around for everybody and everything.
It was the best outcome NASCAR could ask for.
Yes,
honestly.
very true.
And so it was a good race. My percentage, man, I don't. Usually they go on a train, and that kind of deducts my score a little bit because I don't really like the train racing. But they didn't do that, so I would really say even without the wreck, I'd say 95%. Like it was a good race. I was on the edge of my seat the entire day.
I will say 90%. Like as almost as good as you can get without the exciting wrecks or the
chaos
of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The chaos just will add another 5% for me or
Yeah.
so. But still, I mean, that's you can't get better racing at Talladega than that right there.
Yep.
I mean, without wrecking, I'm impressed. So, I mean, it was really good.
Yep.
So
And all 4 of my picks, including my underdog, was in the top 5.
There you
So
go.
I had a pretty good day.
I did not.
So,
That's
anyway.
okay.
So this is what I want to leave you with. Have you or a loved one been diagnosed with mesothelioma? No. Here's what I want to leave you with. It was a good race. Okay. I had something in my head and I forgot what it was. So, but we'll be here next week.
We will.
And the Roval was good.
And hopefully we'll be talking about Tace Elliott winning again.
This is number 6. I said number 6.
Number 6.
Hey, if you like this video,
You should comment.
and like.
And subscribe.
Yeah. Hey, and guess what?
It helps a lot.
Tell us what we could do better.
Yeah. And tell us what you like.
Tell us what you could do better.
Hey, let us know if you noticed that the camera and everything's a little bit different.
It is.
A little better, in my opinion.
It is. I would do it. We have a ring light right here. Here, I want to show you something. If I turn this on, all you see is that.
Wait, hold on. Sit right there. Maybe it blocks it. A
No,
little
I've
bit.
already tried.
No. Y'all just let us know if you like it with this light on or off.
It doesn't really look that much different. I have the exact same kind of lighting right there, and it
But
doesn't
this
reflect.
is more straightforward, so who
Yeah.
knows? You just let us know.
Yeah. Hey, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. I'm just kidding.
Tell them how it is.
I don't know why that was stuck in my head, but that song was. But anyway, it's right here. You see a big ring. You know, I'm not planning on proposing. I'm already married. So, but hey, I can give the ring a hood a ring. I messed up. Anyway. Hey,
like, comment,
subscribe.
subscribe. Yeah, just let us know what we can do better. Like we said, it helps out a lot, and we enjoy reading your comments and replying to your comments. So,
And on that note, which is this note right here, I'll see you next week.
see you next week.